Good afternoon, Council. Good afternoon, Representative for Chef Master. My name is Lisa Cline. I represent Giovanna Rossi. I am optimistic that we can find a solution to this dispute without litigation. Giovanna believes that Chef Master breached an express warranty, an implied warranty of merchantability, an implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose by selling Giovanna a Chef Master Extreme gas stove that could not maintain the consistent low temperature required for certain sauces that Giovanna prepares in her restaurant. I will refer to the Chef Master Extreme gas stove as the Extreme. Section 2-313 of the Uniform Commercial Code states that any, quote, affirmation or fact or promise made by the seller to the buyer, which relates to the goods and becomes a basis for the bargain, creates an express warranty, end quote. Similarly, a description of the goods that forms the basis for the bargain is also an express warranty. Additionally, any sample or model of a good that is part of the basis of the bargain creates an express warranty for all such goods. Comment 3 to Section 2-313 states that the seller's express statement or action alone during the bargain formation creates a refutable assumption that the buyer relied on such statements or actions as a basis of the bargain. Here, the salesperson, Leona, expressly affirmed that the Extreme could handle the required precise temperature control needed to prepare delicate sauces. Additionally, Leona described the Extreme as elegant enough to simmer the most delicate of sauces. Further, Leona demonstrated that the Extreme could cook delicate sauces by doing so on a store model. Thus, Leona's affirmation, description, and demonstration provide the basis of the bargain and the creation of an express warranty. Although Section 2-3161 limits introduction of extrinsic evidence to prove the existence of a warranty, the written contract did not contain a merger clause, and the facts do not evidence that the contract was a complete and exclusive statement of the parties' agreement under Section 2-202C. Additionally, Giovanna introduces Leona's conduct to provide consistent additional terms. A warranty of merchantability requires the seller to be a merchant. Section 2-104 describes a merchant as, quote, a person who deals in goods of the kind, end quote. Chef Master Incorporated manufactures Extreme stoves and displays and sells them at their stores. Thus, Chef Master is a merchant. Additionally, Section 2-33142 requires that merchantable goods meet several requirements. The requirement in question here is that the goods be, quote, fit for the ordinary purpose for which such goods are used, end quote. The parties' contract contain a written disclaimer of a warranty of merchantability. However, Section 2-316 states that, quote, words or conduct relevant to the creation of an express warranty and words or conduct tending to negate or limit warranty shall be construed whenever possible as consistent with each other, end quote. Comment 1 to this section explains this section strives to protect a buyer from disclaimers of implied warranties that are inconsistent with any express warranties from the seller. Leona expressly told Giovanna that the Extreme could handle the required precise temperature control needed for preparing delicate sauces. Additionally, Leona demonstrated the showroom's Extreme's ability to simmer a delicate white sauce. This conduct must be construed as consistent with the contract's disclaimer of merchantability in order for the disclaimer to be valid. However, Leona's actions and words implied that cooking delicate sauces was part of the ordinary purpose of the Extreme. Thus, because Leona's conduct cannot be construed as consistent with negating Section 2-3142's requirement for merchantability, the disclaimer cannot be enforced. Regarding the implied warranty for fitness for a particular purpose, Section 2-315 states that such a warranty is in effect if a buyer has a particular purpose for purchasing a good, the seller has reason to be aware of the buyer's purpose, the buyer depends on the seller's knowledge or expertise in choosing the appropriate type of good, and the seller has reason to be aware that the buyer so depends on the seller. Giovanna particularly wanted a stove that provided consistent heat at low temperatures. Giovanna told Leona that she needed a stove for an ultra-high-end restaurant and that the ability to handle delicate sauces was extremely important to her, as she made many dishes that require precise heat control at lower temperatures. Because Giovanna is not an expert on Chef Master stoves, Giovanna was depending on Leona's knowledge of the Extreme's capabilities. Additionally, because Giovanna shared her stove needs with Leona in detail, Leona was aware that Giovanna was relying on Leona's expertise. Thus, the implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose is intact. Giovanna has suffered harm from purchasing an expensive piece of equipment that is vital to her livelihood, but that does not cook certain sauces. Consequently, Giovanna has lost valuable time in shopping for the stove, contacting Chef Master about her concerns, and perhaps in lost income due to her inability to prepare her sauces. Additionally, Giovanna's reputation as a fine cook may have suffered. To respond to an affirmative defense concerning notice, Giovanna has fulfilled the requirements of Section 6073A by having several of the seller's agents make sure that the burners are correctly adjusted and that her extreme is functioning properly when she discovered the stove was not meeting her needs. Thus, because Giovanna has met the notice requirements found in Church of the Nativity of Our Lord versus Watpro Incorporated, Chef Master was on timely notice of Giovanna's concerns. To resolve this issue, I suggest that Chef Master provides Giovanna with a full refund for the extreme. Alternatively, if Chef Master manufactures a stove that would in fact meet Giovanna's needs, Chef Master could exchange the stoves. To compensate Giovanna for her lost time and perhaps income, I suggest that Chef Master allows Giovanna to hold some cooking demonstrations in their showroom or otherwise promote Giovanna's restaurant. Thank you, Counsel. Thank you, Representative for Chef Master, for your time.